Also new tonight, while the evening showers brought people inside for a little bit all day, people were looking to get away from that really sticky heat today, and we saw that along the Buffalo River as well. But you do want to be careful when heading to creeks and rivers now, especially after a rainstorm. 2 on your sides, Nate Benson spoke with a project coordinator from the Buffalo Niagara Waterkeeper about water quality issues. Hey there, Nate.
Hey there, Scott. Good evening. The Erie County Health Department does monitor the water quality at beaches like Woodlawn and Hamburg, but they don't test the quality of the water at creeks or rivers for bacteria that could be harmful if you're exposed to it. Tributaries like the Buffalo River are a concern for the Buffalo Niagara Waterkeeper, mainly because there are dozens of combined sewer overflow discharge pipes throughout Erie County.
And if you know where these CSO locations are and they're identified by these green signs, sometimes after heavy rain events you'll actually see stuff bubbling up from underneath them.
That stuff bubbling up is exactly what you think it is. Crappy, I know. So what's the big concern? Well, intense rains cause the sewer system to overflow, and that overflow can cause significant changes to water quality.
They do present human health hazards. Say if you're putting your kayak in, you have a cut on your foot. These bacteria can infiltrate that cut and make you pretty ill.
The bacteria in question is E. coli.
So for instance, when we did our sampling after those rain events in June, all the sites that we sampled had failed, some by considerable margins. One of them being along the Buffalo River right up the road at Riverworks.
So what are we supposed to do? It's beautiful for like 5 months out of the year in Western New York, and we love our water, whether it's kayaking or just jumping in, which is something Rob from the Waterkeeper saw while testing the Buffalo River earlier this week.
We go to the guidance where 24 to 48 hours, generally after those what we consider a heavy rain event, is probably a safe time to enter those waterways.
Not ideal if you're trying to conquer the summer heat like the final boss in Mario 64. But the Buffalo Niagara Waterkeeper does test the waterways that the health department doesn't and shares that data on its website.
We use a handy resource called Swim Guide where we upload our data there, which will notify, at least at these sites that we monitor when we're seeing failures.
As for future solutions, whether we like it or not, the sewer system is doing what it's designed to do. Otherwise, it's backing up into your home during a storm. But the Buffalo Sewer Authority and Erie County are making upgrades to their systems.
It's going to be all hands on deck to deal with this. We encourage recreation along, especially the Buffalo Blueway, as much as possible. We also encourage safety.
Another tip from the Buffalo Niagara Waterkeeper is that if you head to one of the creeks or rivers after a rainstorm and it smells like a sewer, you're best just to avoid it. Live along the waterfront, Nate Benson, Channel 2 News.